Hello everyone, welcome to the first Newwind news broadcast of the year, and I'm your host, Stormire. It's been a good 3 months since we last came on the air, but it's time for this hiatus to end. Let's get into the stories. As I haven't exactly been on the air for a while, the server politics have changed. First, on Hope. Xenovis has since quit, and NSDP was dissolved days after his departure. Soon after he left, Advisoring, the desk leader, came back for Christmas and instituted the desk clan for a little, contested by Sturm for the most part. Many players from earlier in the year came back, like Ellabunny and Outcast. Due to the return of Des, many solo players like Tunamations and his crew decided to absorb into the conglomerate monster, leaving only Sturm, Clan, and AIDS Master. About a few weeks ago, Advisoring quit for good, supposedly leaving the clergy to be led by Balderdash, Ellabunny, and Outcast. Caution to all you Jizz members, don't insult Ella or you'll be kicked. Ella does have quite a fragile ego nowadays. As of Oath, I can't exactly vouch for anything happening, so I'm going off of root memory. Ravenel, under Kyra and SOTN clan, took over Oath for quite a large period of Tomasully quitting. Many factions popped up on Oath to challenge the power imbalance. This continued for some time until Ravenel and his clanmates took a break, letting some Badu players to take over again. From my observations, Oath events, especially Castle, have been pretty boring. With a lot of Oath players either siding with Sturm or Jizz on Hope to do Hope events, Oath events are pretty uneventful. Overall, the server really hasn't changed. Same people, different day. Today I have a special guest to interview, and that is the man, the one, the only, OLLY32A. I have asked him a lot of important and dire questions that he is going to answer. They will be narrated by yours truly, myself. Please enjoy. So I posed the question to Ollie, are you going to repeat 2020 events or are you going to move on and make new items? So he responds with, we don't want to spread ourselves too thin. Item ideas aren't unlimited, and remaking events each time a new one comes around seems like a waste of resources. We're moving our focus from creating new event items to making better vanilla content. For the most part, yes, we will repeat what we had in 2020 events, but there will also be some new items coming out each event. It's kind of depressing, wish we had more new items, but, you know, if it goes to a better cause, then we can make some sacrifices. So I asked the question, will Fate come out or are those plans completely cancelled? So he says, you've seen Newwind as it is now. What it needs is more players, not a new server. Fate was a bad idea that we rightfully backed away from after announcing it. However, if Newwind was to grow sufficiently to the point where it needs a new subserver, then we might start considering it again. What a lot of people don't know about subservers is they inherently increase the amount of players joining the server. New subserver equals new players. That's why Mindwind created 8 separate subs, and why it's dying after removing all of them. Just as a throwaway question, I ask him, when do you expect this new spawn to roll out? And he responds with a snarky remark, never heard of it. So as a pressing question in Sturm Clan, I ask him, how do you feel about big clans' monopolies on Newwind, and will you do anything about them? So he says to me, these big clans will always exist. They arise because of good leadership and strong players who are unwilling to make their own clan. These monopolies, however, destroy the fun of the server by removing a lot of the inherent competition, especially in events. But as it is right now, there doesn't appear to be much of a solution to these dominant clans. We thank Ollie for answering these questions here at Newwind News HQ. May he have lots of luck developing the server for the coming months. And that's all we have for today on this very special episode. Thank you all for listening. This is Stormire signing off.